everyone, this is Katie with Homeschooling for His Kingdom. I'm a homeschool mama of 3. We've got a 4th grader, a 2nd grader, and a preschooler. On my channel, we normally talk about homeschooling ideas, and I try to give encouragement or tips of things that have worked for me. So happy New Year, welcome, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to the new year. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the news right now and the world. A lot of stuff is still up in the air, but my family and I have been covering it in prayer, and the Lord will prevail. School must go on though, so that's why I'm here today. I'm hoping that my ideas can give you guys a little pickup, some ideas this week, and hopefully help you out. A lot of times, halfway through the year, like right now, I noticed that we can tend to get in a bit of a rut with the kids. We have our routine, we have our schedules, but the fun and the fluff is kind of worn off. So a lot of times when things are open, we can switch it up by starting to go to different things like museums or a new park or different things. Some of the parks are even closed right now. So I prayed about it, and I felt like the Holy Spirit was saying, ask the kids. So I did, and I think that's my first tip, is just ask your kids these questions. This is what I felt led to ask my kids. And I would say if you have a really young one, maybe not. Like I didn't ask the preschooler. They're just still having a good time playing with Play-Doh and things like that, numbers, letters. But for your older kids, so like for my 4th grader and my 2nd grader, I said, what do you like about school right now? That was one question. What do you not like was another, and what do you wish you could do more of in school? And actually that was wonderful feedback. My 4th grader gave me some tips. What he liked was science, and he wasn't getting enough of it. That's what he wished he had more of. And we were flying on the way home from visiting my family over Christmas, and he was watching a lot of science videos, which kind of inspired me. I thought, oh, okay, like I give him a lot of science projects, but he was really loving whatever they were teaching about weather patterns and things like that. So I came home and we looked up that channel, and it was actually on, I think, Hulu, which we don't subscribe to, not because for no other reason than we already subscribed to Netflix and PureFlix, and we just didn't think we needed another one. So I looked on PureFlix, and they actually had a really good science program there. Not a program, sorry, it's more like episodes. They're like 14, 15-minute episodes. And so now I encourage him, like, okay, let's finish your language, and then you can watch one of those science episodes. And he gets so excited. So it's like candy to him. So now we're incorporating more science for him in that way. One of the things he didn't like was how fast spelling was going. He said, Mom, it just seems like the words are too hard and we're going too fast. And so I was like, oh, I see. I do get that. It does seem like a struggle for you. So we decided to either spend more time with spelling every day so that the testing isn't as challenging, or slow down and just don't finish as many every week, as many spelling words every week. So that was really good feedback for me, because I'm not trying to squelch his spirit, and I want him to still see school as positively as he can, because I know there's some things we just have to get done, but other things like science and he loves math too. Those are his strong points. So we can encourage those, and then we still can work on language and reading and other things that aren't as fun. But if you can really encourage the fun subjects, go for it, because then to me, if you can encourage what they love, then they get the other subjects done more easily, because they're, I don't want to say happy, but they're not discouraged in general. So that would be one of my first tips, is just ask your kids, what do you like, what do you not like, and what would you like to have more of? And then pray about it, or talk to your husband about it, and think, how can we mix this up or change this for them? My next thought for mid-year kind of rut, kind of crunch, would be just to add new ideas if you have any. If you've come across something, introduce maybe a new goal chart or a new chore thing that will have a prize at the end of the week or something like that. One of the things I wanted to show you is something my mom gave me at Christmas. It's a little coupon booklet, and it's really fun. It says it's 32 coupons to reward kids, and they have scripture verses. We've already used some, so I'll read some of these. With this coupon, you get an extra snuggle or cuddle with Mom, and then it has a Bible verse on the bottom. With this coupon, you get an extra bedtime story. with this coupon, you get to pick which show we watch, and I added popcorn on there. With this one, you get a date with mom, and you can choose the activity of your choice. So these are, I mean, there's so many more, but you just tear them out of the booklet and give them. When you notice they're doing a good job, I'll try to get the website for that. It says it was sold on Dayspring. I'm not sure where she got it actually, but I can try to look that up. Or you can make your own coupons and just try to inspire them a little bit. They've been loving that since the first of the year whenever we started school a couple weeks ago again. We've been using those and I've been trying to adhere to the different things they've said they like and that they would like more of and things like that. Excuse me. Another idea is, and my mom has told me this in the past too, if you feel like you're in a rut, change the location of school. And other moms have told me this too. It works beautifully. Depending on where you live, of course. If the libraries are open by you, you can, and it's cold out, just go and do school in the library for the day, if you can keep it quiet. Or go to a park and try to do some school or some of the subjects there. For us, we're in California, so it's pretty fair weather all year. So I've lately been really trying to go to the parks a lot. I'm starting to bring picnics a lot. And that's more for if you can finish school and stay focused, we'll go to the park. But many moms bring school to the park, which we haven't done yet. But I remember my mom taking us outside because we were homeschooled in Michigan. And I remember doing math on a little table in the front yard, and the wind was blowing, but I was just really enjoying it and just kind of holding my book down from the wind. I think it was May, and so it's a little chilly, but not bad. So anyway, whatever you can think, change up the location, maybe go do school at an in-laws or a family member's house if they're willing to have you over if it's cold out. Just change the location. I know a lot of things are closed right now, like museums and things. So just, again, pray about it, talk to some friends about it, think of new places in your area maybe that you could teach. Maybe just take a hike too, just mix it up a little bit, and that usually always helps. Or maybe go sledding after school if it's snowing where you live. But those are my ideas to help you get out of a mid-year rut. This last idea is just something to maybe help you with breaks. Since we just got off a holiday break, I just felt like I should touch on this. A lot of families break around the holidays, which is fantastic. We've been doing that for quite a few years. You know, you break for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, spring break, things like that. That's pretty structured. But one of the tips a friend of mine gave me, a homeschool mom, a couple years ago, which we're just starting to incorporate a lot this year, is she said they take a week off every 6 weeks. And I thought, oh, okay, that's a nice idea, but that would make me go long in the summer. And I didn't really want to go long in the summer, but then I thought, most summers we do school usually from the end of August to June. Some families go all summer, which is totally fine, but we don't usually. But what I do notice is when we're in the summer, they kind of go stir crazy. So although you're getting to all of your, projects and things that have been on hold, like the garden or spring cleaning or whatever, they're kind of like, what are we doing today, Mom? In a kind of, I don't want to say getting in your way or getting underfoot, but you're trying to get a lot done and they don't have any school anymore. So I thought, why are you rushing to get done with school, Katie? So what I've been doing lately is, it's not exactly every 6 weeks, but maybe like every 5 to 7 weeks, I'm taking 3 or 4 days, sometimes a week off. And what I'm noticing is that's really helping me. So I didn't understand how much it would help me. Depending on where you live, if you're by family and you have a great support system, maybe it's a little bit easier for you. I'm not by family as much, so a lot of the stuff, a lot of the different responsibilities and everything are between me and my husband, which is fine, but it's a lot sometimes. And so to take a break helps me catch up with, even if it's just laundry and some deep cleaning or whatever that week, and resting your mind, thinking about new ideas that you want to use for education with the kids, giving you a chance to think. I've noticed that really helps. So just an idea, if you want to take a few days or a week off every 6 weeks or so, it seems like that's kind of when I've been needing it. Maybe that's when she needed it too. My friend that mentioned it to me. I hope those ideas are helpful for you. If you have other ideas that you'd like to share that have worked for you, please put them in the comments below and we can help each other out. These ideas have helped me, but I'm sure there's many more that I'm not thinking of. So please feel free to comment. Have a great great day.